Shut up and sit down.
They're starting service now. By the time they're all done, we'll be 40. I'm like,
Oh, that's true. That's wrong.
that does not seem right. That does not seem okay. Okay, well, welcome back to another episode of the Bias Effect podcast. It's QJ.
It's Nikki.
And this week is another open episode because we have stuff going on.
We have personal matters to attend to, aka a concert.
It's another in our series of batch open episodes in preparation for the Stray Kids concert. And we thought we would just talk about BTS again because we always talk about BTS. And I was thinking that the next time we talk about BTS, they will all be back. We will have information on whatever the next chapter is. So this is a good time for us to wrap up thoughts and feelings about BTS so far.
I don't understand that concept. Like, I still can't wrap my head around it because we've been seeing J-Hope. Now we're seeing Jin. Jin is full back.
We're recording this on May 24th, and I saw today numbers for, like, the countdown, and it's, like 17. Like, 17 days until, Jungkook and Jimin and RM and V come back, and I'm like, 17? Like, I can't remember the exact number, but it's in the teens, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah, we have 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Like, it's not next week, but the next week after that is the first week of June, and the other members are coming out on, like, the Tuesday, Wednesday.
That's crazy.
The week after
That's a
that.
crazy number to see. Even from when we started, like, really getting into BTS, it was, like, 60 days, 90 days, like, I remember seeing, like, 100, and, like, now I'm seeing less than 20.
No, I really can't because I am already... It's already hard for my brain to understand that the J-Hope and the Jin content we're seeing is actually, like, live. Like, this is them in the flesh. And then to see RM,
I know, he's been out in the world lately.
we get to see his tree trunk thighs again, and it's like, oh my god. And I don't understand. Yeah.
Like, literally just today I saw a picture of Jimin. It was like...
You saw Jimin?
Yeah, a picture of him, like, at an airport. Like, yesterday or today. And I was like, Jimin? Jimin too?
I know.
Jimin's in the world.
I had that. He's the only one I haven't really seen anything of so far. Like, Jungkook we've seen out and about. V we've seen working
We've
out.
seen V, okay? We've been seeing V.
Jimin's is the biggest mystery to me, and I don't know what's gonna happen.
It was very much like you couldn't see a lot, and like even I was kind of thinking like, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see this because I'm not really getting anything from it. But he was out in the world.
Him and Sugar are the most, like, private or, like, not showing anything.
I mean, the whole like fandom for Yoongi is like the second he drops his first post, everyone's just gonna be like, I don't even know, like, how can you even, what are you even gonna do? Because he hasn't said anything in like 2 years.
Yeah, because at least, the RM's been, like, on Weverse. Even Jimin's been on Weverse, right? So...
Yeah, he comments, like, a lot on stuff, I think, and yeah, the other guys have just generally been out.
Yeah, RM and Jungkook don't give a fuck. They're out there living their life still, but...
It is funny to see Jungkook when he goes out because he does, like, so much work to try and cover up who he is, like, with his tattoos and stuff, and we're like,
we can see
know.
your eyes. We all need your eyes.
Yeah, we can see your eyes.
Yeah, it was all coming back together. Like, Jin's come back right now for Echo. He did his, like, live stream on Weverse, and, like, all the members were in there, and I was like, it's happening. It's happening. They're back. They're, like, kind of basically back, and like you said, RM's just, like, seems to be out all the time now. I'm like, I don't understand how this is possible, but whatever. Same with Jungkook. Like, you're like, how is he in an airport? Like, how is he able to go fly and do something and be, like, out and about? Unless...
Apparently he was flying to Japan, so, like, I don't know if it's, like, it's not, like, that far. Maybe there's some sort of okay thing about that, but, yeah. Yeah, the Jin Weverse thing was so cute. I was like dying. Because he was like, Jimin and J-Hope were like talking in there, and Jin was like, can you guys go talk somewhere else? And then like V would join them, and he's like, oh my god, he's here now. And then Jungkook joined, and he was like, okay. And then apparently after he ended his stream, the like staff or whatever left the chat open because they were all like in there still talking. I was like, oh my god, I'm dying. That's so cute.
That's too much.
Like, this is what it's gonna be like.
Again, my brain can't really comprehend it. The other thing that happened with Jin specifically, he did a Run Jin episode recently where he was like cross promoting with Tom Cruise from Mission Impossible, and I was like, again, I'm like, this is live happening. Like, Mission Impossible is coming out, I think, or it just came out now, and I'm like, this is Jin now talking to Tom Cruise now. It actually was quite an endearing interview. I was like, my heart was like melting. Like,
apparently, they reached out to Run Jin also. It wasn't like Run Jin asking them to join, which I thought was like kind of fascinating.
Yeah, so Tom Cruise, again, I have opinions on him, but he genuinely seemed very respectful and kind with when he was with Jin. And that makes sense. He's very smart with like marketing. He also reached out to this guy, this Instagram guy that I see a lot. He does like a lot of running memes. Like, you've probably seen it. We probably shared, anyway, between each other. But anyway, they reached out to him to do this like whole running bit, and it was just like, oh, okay, he's at the red carpet now? Anyway, I was like, Tom Cruise, I don't understand. But,
yeah. I don't know, like, the people for Mission Impossible marketing must have done, maybe they just, someone on their marketing team is a K-pop fan, because like Simon Pegg and another guy from the movie, I don't watch those movies, I don't know who he is, but they were on the Epic High show as well, like promoting Mission Impossible as well. So like somebody on that marketing team is like a K-pop fan and was like, a couple shows here.
It's too much. It's just like, it's like a full realization of like BTS is in my world now, and they're in my sphere, and I'm seeing everything. It's just blowing my mind. It's like crossing over with like my work too, because
you work in the film industry, so yes, so it's like weird to see those two worlds combine, but that's where we are now. And even Jin on Jimmy Fallon this week was like, I don't know, it was crazy, because like when they're like all out, they always go on the show, so it's like whenever I see them go on it again, I'm like, oh, they're back. Like, because J-Hope did it too with his tour, and I was like, he is back, he is here. And now Jin did it, I'm like, wow, Jin is here. He is back.
Yeah, it was so funny because I saw the promo video for Jin being on Jimmy. I was like, oh, here we go again. And you were like, I love Jimmy. I was like, come on. I was like, you're not one of those girlies, are you, that actually like likes Jimmy Fallon?
I just think that it's not that bad.
No, it is what it is.
Like, people like to shit on it more than enjoy it. I'm like, it's enjoyable. Like, it's good. Good clips.
You're biased.
I can't really complain. Like, as a guy, I don't have a strong opinion on him. But, like, and the show does, like, a decent job. And, like, especially when they get people like that on there, like, they usually, like, maximize the screen time. So I'm like, I can't really complain.
I mean, whatever, yeah.
And I just thought Jin was so cute on it. Like, I love Jin's English. It's so, like, I don't know what it is about his English, but it's so funny to me. And, like, he made him, like, go behind the desk and, like, be the host. And I was like, this is so cute.
And, like, didn't you say there was, like, an inside Run BTS?
Oh, yeah. There's, like, I just finished every episode of Run BTS. Just putting that out there. But yeah, they do like some like debate episodes, and like one of the debates they did was like, do you have one butt or two butts? And
which I'm like, we have one butt. You always have one butt.
I don't know. You have one butt and two butt cheeks. Period. That's how it works. But anyway, like they do this whole debate thing, and he did that on the show when he was like being the host. He was like, do you think we have one butt or two? And Jimmy was like, what? But like all the fans, like when they were reposting it, they were like, oh my god, it's the thing from the show. And I was like, oh, I know that too. I just watched that as well.
Well, yeah, that is pretty cool, I guess, that Jimmy kind of like leans into like the K-pop side of it. It's not just like here, this random guy is on the show. He at least, again, seems to, put some kind of respect on his name. Or all the K-pop names.
I mean, every time I've seen a clip of a BTS member on his show, he seems to, like, I don't know, like, he does, I mean, I'm sure it's not him doing the research. Somebody on that show does the research and, like, pulls up, like, real clips and, like, it's not, like you said, it's not just like, oh, hey, what's up, here's your album.
Yeah.
He's, like, asking, like, silly questions and, you know, like, keeps it, like, light. I don't know, I just think he does a good job.
Yeah, okay, we've talked about Jimmy Fallon, I get it.
People shit on him too much, okay?
I mean, I don't really have a strong...
Let the man live.
Yeah, I don't have a strong opinion either, really, way, like, on Jimmy Fallon. I do find it funny that a lot of people are just like, yeah, he's so, like, he's, like, so over the top or try. I'm like, whatever, like, that's the genre, though. It's, like, talk show host, like, what are you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? And, whatever. But, yes, I did love the Jin appearance. I didn't watch too much of it, but I saw his performance. So cute. And, like, the stage looked pretty cool.
Yeah. I feel like all the performances I've seen of them on his show, the stage is always, like, decorated, like...
Well, that's what I mean, like...
In a kind of crazy way for what I would think late night would be. Like, I wouldn't expect these many gubs on the stage.
No, I know. That's why I was like, oh, it's really cool. But I guess maybe that's a part of, like, whatever, we go into this, but... the new wave of, like, late night, because they know everything's just going to be online, so maybe that's like, okay, gotta put the money on the stage, gubs, so.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Like, you have to do whatever you can to stay relevant as well, right? Like, that's why, I feel like that's why people hate on it so much, because they're doing so many gimmicks.
Like, yeah, but it's all click, like, yeah.
It's like, but you have to.
Yeah. Like, who sits down and watches TV anymore, like, especially late night? Like,
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Here... in this
anyway,
house...
it was a good performance.
In this house, we respect Jimmy Fallon, okay?
Yeah. But to be fair, I also liked him on SNL.
Yeah, so. I know. I had no real issue.
I was a fan.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Well, okay, so... for us, I am always shocked by the amount of lore that we just come into play. Like, we found some more lore videos, and I thought we were at the limit. Now, we don't have, like, a big debrief on it yet.
Yeah.
Yet. But
True, yeah.
I was so shocked. There's, like, these 10-minute, like, short videos for, like, Map of the Soul and Love Yourself. Like, it was, like, basically a breakdown. And I was like, what is actually going on here? I've never seen the level of lore or breakdown of a universe than I have for BTS, like, for other bands. Like, I know there is stuff, but nothing like this. I've never seen 10 minutes, and they're beautiful. They're very well made, too, and, like, anyway.
Yeah, they're, like, short films, basically, and, like, one of them had, like, half of it was, like, animated and, like, crazy. Like, I remember when we were doing the music video thing for our Jin Effect episode.
Check it out.
I saw the Love Yourself. I had the Love Yourself highlight reel or whatever it's called, like, saved. But based on the name, I just thought it was, like, a recap of the music video, so I didn't watch it. And then I saw some clips on Instagram, I think, of, like, some random things happening, and the comments were saying, oh, it's from this highlight thing. And I was like, oh, okay, that's not from a music video, so, like, let me watch this. Yeah, and then when I watched it, I was like, what is this? Like, what is going on?
What are we
like, there's, like, clips of JK, like, in a hospital, like, recovering from something, and there's some, like, lighter thing that's, like, Suga's lighter, but, like, some girl has it, and he's like, oh, I know that lighter, and I was like, what's going on?
No, actually, and they keep they keep going on, because I think the Love Yourself was the one with all of the water fire motifs, and they keep bringing that up, and it's just, again, I'm, like, so shocked about the amount of symbolism and, like, overlaying of, like, all of this content. And there was a whole section of, like, Jin again being dead, basically, and I was like, oh my god, this is all anyway.
The animated stuff was, like, blowing my mind, kind of, because, like, in the music videos, they do a pretty good job at, like, shocking you a little, but, like, you can only do so much with live action. The animated stuff was, like, I was, like, getting shook by it. Like, when Via's killing his dad or whatever, like in the animated one, he is like stabbing the shit out of that guy. And I was like, this is insane. And then like later, Jungkook gets like hit by the car, goes flying through the air, like smashing onto the road, flipping over, and I was like, this is so extreme. Like, this is crazy.
I forgot that. Yeah, he gets fucking wrecked.
Yeah, I was like, okay, well, I mean, now we know he did get hit by a car, like, without question.
That's right. Oh my god.
There's no coming back from that.
Yeah, then like you said, they cut to like a whole section of him like in the hospital, and like he was drawing the future. Anyway, there's a lot. We'll put a pin in it because we really got to break it down. But we
really do need to do like another deep dive. But like
we have to touch on it because every time I go into it, I go, "How is there more? How is there more?" But
there is. There's so much. I did see a few comments that had like a list of things like how to watch them.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do that one day. Just full list in order.
Full 3 hours solid.
Yeah.
Like
I need to because I keep getting my mind blown and I'm like, I thought I knew everything. I don't know nothing.
I know nothing. So I do have a funny BTS story. Recently I went home to visit my parents. We already talked about my mom and how she, so she's dabbled into the K-pop a bit because of us and analyzing music. Now, my dad, he's like, a 6-year-old guy, white dude, came from rural Canada, and but he's pretty open-minded when it comes to music. He likes music too. So we were driving around doing whatever errands, and I was driving, so I was like, well, it's my car, I'm gonna put on BTS. I had BTS Map of the Soul on, and he's like, what is this? And I was like, oh well this is BTS. And I think the first song on Map of the Soul is like a very like RM rap heavy song. And he's like, this guy's really good at rapping. And I said, I know. RM rap monster. Yeah, he's great. I was like, well, yeah, I can definitely understand like why people like this because. And then he went on to talk about how he's not really into the modern rapping of like mumble rapping style, but he said that RM sounds like early 90s, like hard 90s hip hop rapping, and I was like, I know BTS is diverse and talented. So Dad and I share a bias. No, no, but it was interesting to hear that take on it because I never really thought about how RM rap style, but it makes sense that it does sound like a little more old school maybe.
Yeah, I think he does do like more of an old school thing, and I think it just like it's just that thing where it's like people think of BTS in a certain way, and then when they hear it, they're like, oh, this is not what I thought it was going to be. Like even literally I did that. I was like, this is not what I thought K-pop was.
Same, yeah.
So it's like yeah, to have like someone from like an older generation be like, oh, this is BTS, like
yeah, it is.
It's for everyone.
It literally, there's a bit of everybody. So that's my family update on BTS is that Dad shows respect to RM's rap style, absolutely. And then he said the other major thing he dropped. Again, my dad listens to all kinds of music. He's a music connoisseur, as it were, but he's, I would say he's mostly into, like, rock, prog rock, that type of thing. But he said that he understands K-pop in the sense that it's better than any North American pop he listens to. Like, I know! It's the best pop music! So.
I mean, that's definitely true.
That is true, I know! And then, yeah. Yeah, I'm like, it is the best pop music. That's what I'm saying. So, we're getting my parents on board, guys. It's happening, okay?
I think I got my husband to remember Jungkook's name.
Well,
So I got 3 out of 7 members so far.
We know that he knows Jackson Wang, though.
Yeah, well, we were listening to GOT7 when we were driving, and I was like, oh, do you know who's in GOT7? He was like, Jimin. I was like, bro, you know what group Jimin is in. Like, don't play games with me. Oh. And then his second guess was Jackson Wang, and I was like, no, you nailed it.
Oh, so he actually said
Like, he knows Jimin.
Yeah, he got Jimin
Yeah,
name
he
now?
knows Jimin, knows Jackson. I think he's got Jungkook, and then I'm pretty sure he can remember you.
I was gonna say, he knows Yoongi. He knows Yoongi. He just pretends.
So we're getting there. We saw that thing recently, too, about Jin, where he was talking about Dynamite. How he was saying that the members like didn't really like love that song.
I'm vindicated. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
The one thing I will say is that like I feel like people took that clip and like they took it as BTS hates Dynamite.
No,
I think that's not what he was saying.
That's not what he was saying. Even I can concede
First
to
of
that.
all, that's not what he was saying.
I concede to that. I just love to hear, because to me, okay, my thing with Dynamite, it's not classic BTS sound, which it's not, and that's fine. They went a different direction. That's totally normal. So that's why I just didn't vibe with it at first. I still like it. I'll still listen to it. It's a good song. I can concede to that. But I just did love hearing that. I was like, I knew it. I was like, I wasn't crazy to think it wasn't very BTS-like. So, but yes.
Yeah, like the way he kind of described it was like they were given some like pre-made songs, I guess, and like that's just like the one that they chose because it was like the best of what was there, I guess. But it wasn't still wasn't something that they were like super into. I think that's like there's like that song and Butter and Permission to Dance are all kind of like from the same era, and they're all English songs, so I think they're all kind of like the same vibe. But it was just funny to see like people being like, BTS hates Dynamite. It's like they don't hate Dynamite. They just didn't like, it wasn't their choice, you know, like it wasn't a song that they like were looking for or whatever.
Yeah.
I've also seen a clip of a post from RM where he also said something similar, where he was just like, he didn't like any of those 3 songs really. He was just like, they weren't really like, they didn't like evoke creativity and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, of course they're gonna feel like that. They're fully English songs that were given to them, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I get it. But like, they're not even like my favorite songs. But I'm like, come on, they don't hate them. Like, that's crazy.
Even I agree.
I was thinking about it a lot though, because I'm like, when they come back, like, they're obviously gonna perform those songs, right? Like, those were the last major releases that they had before they all left, and like Dynamite in itself was like crazy for them, like all these like record breaking things, and I'm like, I just like I don't want to see fans being like, ugh, Dynamite again. Like, come on, like just have fun, okay? We're just here to have fun. Like, if they come back and they sing Dynamite, let's just have fun, okay?
Okay, and
like, relax.
And I'm not crazy to be like, there were some absolute fire looks in that music video. So what are we talking about?
Well, okay, that was my other point. I was like, we should be fucking grateful for Dynamite. First of all, it gave us Dynamite V. We should be grateful, okay? Forget about the record-breaking stuff. It gave us 70s V. Like, come on.
It gave us
you should be grateful.
highlighter yellow mullet RM, which I love personally.
Banger looks.
And I'm pretty sure there was all of them in the 70s looks look really cute. They look cute. Okay?
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah, we're over here
show some more
freaking out.
gratitude, okay?
We're over here freaking out about Jin in the 70s look. Where was that energy in Dynamite? Now, again, I'm not, the biggest Dynamite fan, but I can understand, like, I understand why people love that song. And, like, just let it be. Yeah, let's not be that fan.
For me, I just feel like it's like you, as a fan of I think people get really upset, like older fans get upset because it brought so many new fans in, and those new fans are like kind of taking over. It's like, that's fine. Like, you should want that. You should want more fans to come, because if no more fans come, they're not gonna do anything else. It's like, you should want that. You shouldn't be mad about it. And like, yeah, once in a while, I like an all-English song. Like, sorry, I speak English. Like, I want to sing along to the whole song sometimes. Like, so sometimes I want that. Like, it's fine. It's not my favorite song either, but, like, I feel like we should show a little more respect.
I mean, it means a lot to me. Like, it's a very, historical song in there.
Yeah, I mean, it did, like, for their history, it's like a whole chapter for them.
So, yeah, show fucking respect, okay? But I didn't even clock that it's an all-English song. I didn't even noticed that.
Yeah, all three, like, Butter is all English and Permission to Dance is all English. They're all, like, 3 fully English songs.
Didn't even notice.
But I think that's why it became such a big thing for their, like, history, because all these international fans were like, oh, I know all these words.
Yeah,
like,
no, absolutely. Well, that makes a lot more
sense. And then you
sense.
get into the other stuff where you're like, oh, now I can enjoy the other things. 'Cause
Yeah.
I never even considered it, maybe.
No, that makes a lot more sense. I didn't even fully realize that. Then yeah, okay, who cares? Because there's also,
It's similar to Jungkook's album. Like, if
Thank
you
you.
can
Yeah.
enjoy Jungkook's album, it's all English, period. So, like,
That's what I was going to say. Some of the biggest songs from
You know?
BTS or BTS members, Jimin's 2 songs, which I think are either
Yeah.
English or like
literally,
mostly...
who is still charting?
Girl, that song is so fire. But yeah, either that's complete English or mostly English. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jungkook's song, like 7 days a week. Okay, let's not even go there. But we know what we're talking about. And then, yeah, so what are we talking about? What, sorry? We don't
Yeah.
want them to be around anymore? Is that what you're saying? You want to gatekeep them?
Yeah. Even they know that, like, you have to appeal to international audiences. So, like, you might have to drop a poppy English song once in a while.
How
like, it's fine.
dare they want to gatekeep BTS, first of all?
I know. Like,
They changed my
whatever.
life.
I also was thinking, like, I wonder if, like, they hadn't done a song like that, like, would we have found them? Because, like, I mean, we didn't find them through Dynamite, but, like, the fact that it was so popular here and, like, people that we know here are into them, like, maybe we wouldn't have found them if they didn't do that.
Yeah, who knows?
We might have to attribute it to that. We don't know.
We don't know. We just don't know because it's already out there.
Yeah. I'm just like, people need, if I see any bullshit when they come back and if they sing Dynamite and people are like, ugh, Dynamite again, I'm like, no.
You're gonna riot.
No.
You're gonna riot.
Shut it down, okay?
You're gonna be in the comments.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fighting people in the comments. Give it a rest, okay? Let them have fun. Obviously, they maybe didn't like it that much at first, but they themselves must appreciate what that song has done.
It's gonna be a fun song to perform. Like, okay, it also gives us, I forget if it's Butter or if it's Dynamite, I think it's Butter, where they have that iconic dance move of Jungkook in the center doing the hip movement. I mean, when isn't there a hip movement? But it's...
I mean, yeah. I think it might be Butter, though.
Yeah,
I think what you're thinking of is Butter.
This one. That one. Which, yeah, so what are we complaining about? And I also love the Butter aesthetic, where, like, I think Jin has, like, like bright blue, bright yellow hair as well. And they do the army.
Jimin has, like, blonde hair, but it has, like, pink and, like, blue, and, like, it has, like, streaks in it. Like, he looks so cute in that video.
What are you talking about? Yeah, like,
That's what I'm saying. Okay, put some respect on the English songs.
Well, that's, like, again, how 1 week, too, they released a full English album. And maybe that's why they're, like, touring in North America, too, because they have the full English album. And maybe I wouldn't have noticed them. I mean, I probably would have eventually because of One Us, but yeah, actually, they're okay.
But still, like, I mean, it's a good marketing tactic, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you want people here to listen, then you kind of have to appeal to them in a way.
Yeah, especially 1 week, I'm just saying, side tangent, but their English album, Gravity, is, like, basically all their best Korean songs put in English, and I'm like, it's basically a best of in English, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and if you like it, you're gonna listen to the original, and then you're gonna get into the K-pop, and then you're in.
And I'm in. And then I realized the twin is in another band called One Us, and I go, oh wow, look at this One Us. But
yeah.
Don't. Stop.
Don't.
Stop it. Stop it right now.
Yeah. I hope that Dynamite Army get concert tickets, okay? I'm rooting for you guys.
Yeah.
Because if they get them, then that means that I can.
I know, I was like, we're past Dynamite. We're Army.
Yeah.
Call back.
So, I'm here for you guys. I fully support Dynamite Army.
Yeah, like...
Pop off queens.
In general.
And kings.
In general, I am always going to be someone that would... If something brings someone joy in this world, that is something to hold on to, because life is fucking hard enough, let's be real. Let people have what they like. Of course, there's the nth side, the absolute nuts side that, yeah, that person probably just needs help in general. It's not necessarily the BTS or the whatever, so. But
even still, like, if I'm, like, kind of, like, feeling whatever, I just listen to BTS in general when I'm, like, feeling bummed, but if Dynamite comes on, I'm like, okay, yeah, let's do this, you know?
Yeah, I'm starting to.
Fun.
They've really grown on me. Like, even just thinking for the audio listeners, well, and there's only audio listeners on this podcast.
Yeah.
But I just busted out the butter Jungkook move, and I was like, oh yeah. And then I was like, oh yeah, smooth like butter. Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun. How can you not, like, at least bop along a bit?
I've been really liking Permission to Dance lately.
I don't think I've, like, fully dived into that.
At first I didn't, like, hear it that much, but, like, it came on a few times recently, and I was like, oh, I do like this one, I think. I think it's probably my favorite of the 3 English ones.
Oh. We'll have to look into
and, like,
that.
it's cute. There's, like, they sing that one at the UN, I think. I think that's the one they do there, where they go out of the building onto the lawn.
Oh.
And Yoongi's so cute in that video.
This is the true reason.
When he's doing his little dances, they do a little, like, it's cute. It's cute.
So this is the real reason you like it. I see.
I mean, I feel like if you just look at his face, you know, he's always so, like, stone face. I'm like, doesn't really look like he's enjoying himself. I'll take what I could get. I tend to like the older BTS, though.
I know.
Yes. In general, I think older BTS is my faves.
I was thinking about it too, and I was like, girl, like,
I sent you a live thing the other day of Boys with Fun, and that's the one where Taeyoung's voice is, like, crazy, like, deep, growly voice, and I was like, this is doing something. This is doing something.
This is my jam. Yeah, I love their early music too.
I like that, like, rough, like, rap that they did back then. It's like, okay.
They were hard boys, as we remember. They all had hard eyeliner, and they were very aggressive with women in their music video. But we talked about that music video, but yeah, that was a little weird spin on their overall lore. I go, that doesn't seem to track with the BTS overall, but...
That was before they spoke to the feminist person or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Was.
Yeah.
That was before that.
But yeah, like, one of the first, I think it was, I don't know if it was their debut song, but I forget which one it is, but it's like the...
I don't know what their debut song is.
Yeah, I forget exactly, but it's either, whatever it is, it's the song where then the dance routine is Jimin jumping over J-Hope. Like, that's the first thing they ever did. I was like, and there's that crazy hat routine with Jimin and Jungkook, and I was like, this is the first thing they released ever? That's insane. It's so good, some of their earlier music. And then...
Yeah. What is their first album? Oh, Too Cool for School? Oh, We Are Bulletproof is their first song, right?
Yes, that's it.
Part 2.
God, that song's so good. And yeah, that's where...
And No More Dream. No More Dream is good, too.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
I think We Are Bulletproof is the one with, like, Jungkook is wearing, like, a football.
Oh, yeah. No, it's rough. That's Suga, actually. Suga's wearing it. Both of them.
Jungkook's wearing one,
I think they're both.
too.
Yeah. But I'm like, ooh, yikes.
I'm like...
I know. I don't understand. Again, it's this Americana vibe in the K-pop. Like, Hoshi has it in this comeback look, too. And I go, don't love it. Don't love the football shoulder thing. It's not for me.
What album is Boys for Fun from?
Oh, like Too Cool for School, or the I Don't Need to Chat Really album, or whatever. It's like...
What? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, it's from School Love Affair.
School Love
No, wait.
Affair.
Am I crazy? Why is it so hard to find things? Oh, Most Beautiful Moment. I guess Most Beautiful Moment's, like, my jam.
Yeah, it is. It's
it is.
It's the era, okay?
I also really I've been really, like, loving Pan lately. which is Love Yourself. So
yeah, no, Love Yourself is a crazy era because it's got like all of the songs on it. Like it has Euphoria, DNA, Singularity, Fake Love.
it has all the songs from the Jin Effect.
Yeah. Yes, this is the era. Yeah, Idol. Okay, come on, Idol, please.
Yeah.
Please. Oh yeah, it has, and oh right, it also has Pam Man. Right.
I've been really liking that song lately because they sing like kind of weird in it. They do that like kind of different like vocal style. Like that's the kind of shit that I like.
That's shit I like.
Ugh, I can't wait till they come back. I want to hear these songs new. I want to hear new versions. I want to hear Buffy singing. What's his voice gonna sound like?
My brain can't really comprehend the so
Transformation.
all of the buff like that. Like, you know, we've pretty much seen like RM's always kind of been big boy, and then Jungkook's been like fit too. But
yeah.
V performing as a beefcake? And then Jimin, I don't know what's
and like the way that his style, like the way his style used to be was like that, like kind of like suit,
yeah,
you know, tailored kind of look. I'm like, is he gonna do that with that body?
With that body? I know, like
with that body.
all of them just like even in civilian clothes again, like again seeing J-Hope on tour looking the way he does and acting the way he is. Again, I don't know what they're gonna act like either now that they're full-grown men out of the military.
I know, I keep seeing things where it's like, J-Hope is everyone's bias. And I'm like,
I mean,
I get what you're saying. You're going crazy right now.
Well, it's like kind of what you said, like about the, he was at the moment the only one producing content from them. So it's like everyone's just like, just getting anything they can from J-Hope. And yeah, he was going wild. I was like, even I'm feeling something for J-Hope. And I'm like, I've never felt something for J-Hope. And now Jin's out. And yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be crazy too because he's got a concert in Korea on June 13th, which is their debut anniversary. And obviously 6 of 7 of them are out at that point. So like there's heavy like hinting that because it's also their debut anniversary, right? So like they usually do like a BTS Festa on that day, which is like usually like some sort of concert thing and live stream type thing. So like everyone's heavily assuming that they will all make some sort of appearance at his show.
I'm going to die. Okay.
On the 13th. I know, I'm like, what does that mean? What's that gonna mean? And like we've been seeing, I was thinking too because we've been seeing them like those pictures of them at the gym, and like the fact that they have just been like there was that picture of RM like at a tailor like getting fitted, and I was like, so are they like because it's only like a day or two after their release? Are they like
they've got
taking time off now to like get ready ahead of time?
And the whole maybe that also explains Jungkook and Jimin's flight somewhere. They have to do something for this thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like something is gonna happen.
Well, it's funny because I was thinking about that with Chinese reunion. I was like, wait a second. Like, they have to... Like, the level of choreo, they have to be, like, in full shape to do what they're doing. So you gotta prep for this stuff. Yeah, that's
what I mean. Like, that's what I mean by the gym, going to the gym and stuff. I'm like...
They've gotta prep. And yeah, sure, you're in military, so you're probably, you know, in some kind of shape, right? But still...
Yeah.
Because I was thinking of that, because even, like, Onu or whatever, I was like, yeah, he's performing, but he's doing, like, ballad stuff. That was, like, back into full-on, like, I'm doing full-on choreography, or any of them, really. But anyway, it's just...
We were even seeing clips of them doing, like, Lucifer, like, months ago.
Exactly.
Like, there's, like, reels of them doing Lucifer. I was like...
Shit's going on.
I don't know, I feel like something's gonna happen. It's just gonna be sad, because there won't be Yoongi. But what if that's when he first... What if that's the first time he says something?
Oh,
What if there's, like, a video of him on the big screen?
That's true.
I'm here too.
How can he not say something on BTS's debut day?
I mean, he didn't say anything last year when he was in service on the day.
Sure.
This is different because everyone's gonna be there. Come on, man. Gotta say something. Gotta say, like, coming soon. Like,
or what's even crazier? What's even crazier that he's actually off that day. He's there.
Oh my god.
I don't think they
literally
can
die.
though. I know. I don't think they can though. Right?
Well, no, I
Probably
think if
they're-
you're actively enlisted, you can't do anything. I think you can't do anything to like make money off of it. So like he couldn't make like an appearance, like on stage.
like
to
a
get
paid. But if he's just there,
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too, because when J-Hope first came out and there was remember all those clips where it was like, oh, so-and-so's there, it's like clearly not them.
right.
My friend was saying that that's when I learned that they can't do anything like that, and I was like, well, he's not really getting paid to just be at a guy's birthday party or whatever, but it's like still kind of an appearance, so like maybe there's like, you know, a fine line you don't want to cross or whatever. I don't think he could be on stage when he's like not done service.
Yeah.
But he could like go to the show, sit up in the audience, and then just like pan over. Oh, whoops, is that him? Oopsie.
Oh, and it's actually, oh my god, it's a Friday.
I know. Eyes glued.
Eyes glued on the timeline.
Apparently he's there the 13th and the 14th in Korea for he has 2 shows.
Is it
So,
J-Hope specifically?
yeah.
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 Nuts. Because like even seeing, because who was back first, Jin or J-Hope? Jin, right? Yeah. And then when J-Hope came back, even seeing the reel of him doing the Sweet Dreams dance together.
I know.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Oh.
And then Jin will go on tour, and then when he's done his tour,
What?
I don't know. There's all those rumors about Jungkook maybe going on tour after he's out.
Oh, right. Yes. Again, it's just so wild to me. Be like, oh, I'm released from military. And then they're like right back, like immediately into the grind. But I guess that's probably what you'd want. I guess on a level.
And then BTS will come back, and then Run BTS will come back. And then we'll be fully in.
It will just be there. We'll be living the reality of BTS in our lives.
I hope we can see them.
I don't even like put that hope in my life. You know what I mean? Because yeah, of course. Like again, I did not care. I would just take the most blood, like bleeding nose seats like ever just to be in that space. But
I was even thinking like that is probably when I would go to like New York or Chicago or something. I'm like, if that's the only option I have, then fine. I'll try.
Yeah,
I'll do
we'll
it.
do it. We'll go.
I want to see so bad.
God, to be in that space with that energy of like people too.
Yeah.
It would be crazy. Well.
No, they're superstars. It's the I feel like the aura of the whole like arena is like totally
that's
different.
what I mean. It's gonna explode.
Just knowing that they're all there.
Performing for us. Just for
I
us.
love those memes where it's like me at the concert, not singing, just chilling, and then like a member's like, "Wow, this person looks cool." I'm like,
and then they get the security guard to get you to pull them backstage, and then
like,
you sign an
that's me.
NDA. I know, right?
Except reality is like, no, literally, like I think if I ever saw like the song Run BTS live, I would probably cry. Like that's like the most like, you know, it's like rapped like fun like upbeat song. I'm sure I would just start crying.
So I was just bawling at the sight of such iconicness. We have so much to look forward to.
Yeah, I was thinking too how we were talking about like with 17 going to service and stuff, and our other groups are gonna go soon too. But that's why I was like, thank God for BTS being like done with service now. At least we'll have them back while we're suffering in the other ways.
Very true. And I guess EXO will be back. Okay. Maybe something. Maybe Crops GOT7 is back.
I think they're on tour right now.
Sheesh.
They had to come back in like January.
Yeah. But like, I feel like, are they fully back though, or is there someone still in service?
I think they're on tour right now. I keep seeing like clips of them like performing. So I'm pretty sure they're on like a tour together. My Man Jackson album coming in July.
Oh yeah, July. Wait for our July comebacks, everybody.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
My man. Well, any changes to your BTS bias list?
Oh my gosh. I feel like, yeah. Oh god, I don't even know where we started with that.
I think we didn't like rank anybody. We just had like obviously my bias is Yugi and yours was RM. I think that's as far as we went.
I think it still stays the same. I was very close though at a moment where I thought Jin was gonna become my bias, and then I keep seeing RM. I'm like, no, there's no way. I can't go back from RM.
I don't know why. Like originally, just never clocked RM's like insane legs until recently.
Sure.
with his like recent Instagram posts. I was like, yo, that guy's got huge thighs, like insane. And then watching older stuff, like even through pants, I'm like, I can see this guy's busting out of these pants.
My man's a big boy. But I think now, since we first talked about BTS, I think I just like love them all. I know we already retconned Jimin, and I love Jimin, so we've already gone through that. But yeah, I just like I have such respect for all of them now, on a different level. But yeah, it's always going to be RM, and I think Jin is probably my number 2. Yeah. Then Jungkook, so again, Jungkook's like his own thing, right? Again, a lot of them are just like their own thing for me too. Yeah. Like Jimin's his own thing. Like I just like I love him to death, and then yeah, Yoongi too. I always have mad respect for Yoongi. So, and then V is again his own fucking thing. I can't put him in a category.
Yeah, and I feel like they're all biased. Every one of them is like the bias. Yeah, but there's been times where like I was like really focused on Jungkook and I was like, okay, I love him.
I know.
And then I'm like, oh, but I also really love V. Oh, but Yoongi obviously, and then RM, and then Jin, Jimin. I'm like, okay, so all of them.
Yeah, the only one I haven't really was J-Hope, and then he went on tour with his solo work, and I was like, I get it now. I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
So like I was like, okay.
Yeah, I always love him for his like albums and stuff, but like his tour stuff, I'm like, whoa.
Sir.
Whoa.
What is going on? But yeah, what about you? You still?
I mean, no, nothing will ever change for me for Yoongi.
Okay, well there you go.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I could pick a number 2. It would probably be V or Jungkook, but like depends on the day. Yeah. Like even like literally like a week ago, I was like I was like fully on like RM. I was like, I love him. He's the best.
Yeah, girl.
And then like after a week passed, I was like, okay. I'm like, what's this? Who's next?
Well, I mean, and we talked about RM too, like how people like actually call him ugly, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Insane.
I really don't. Like any of these members, I look at them and I go, how can anyone in the world say ugly? Like that's what I don't get. You could say like I obviously be like, yeah, cool. It's just I get it, but he's not really for me. Ugly?
Yeah, no,
This guy? Tree trunks?
Even if he doesn't fit like a standard of beauty, he has like a presence that makes him like attractive. Like he's like even people call him like the leader of K-pop. Yeah. He has like an aura that like, gives to his hotness level.
Yeah. Have you seen him smile? He's got the best smile ever. He's got the cutest little dimples. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
He's got great hair.
Great hair. Pull off any look.
I mean, that's another thing for being grateful for the English songs is he had really fucking good hair for all those videos.
Girl.
I think he had didn't he have like silver hair for one of them?
Yeah, I'm staring at it. Map of the Soul is when he had silverish hair. Yeah, mad respect. Apparently he's like really smart too. And he plays saxophone just like I did. So
I played sax too.
Okay, well, I mean, I still
it wasn't my instrument of choice, but
well, it was mine. I have one right behind me, okay?
I saw a clip of his house, like he did like a little house tour or whatever, and like literally has books everywhere, like not like it's like a library, like stacks, not even on shelves, just like on the floor, like an almost like comical amount where I'm like, bro, you've not read all these books. And he's like, oh, these are my books. These are my books. And he has like said something like 200 pieces of like artwork, like paintings. Just like I was like, bro, like he's an intellectual. Like for real.
You're just cementing him more into my bias.
I know, I was like, this guy is crazy. Like talking about.
Yeah. I love that aesthetic of books everywhere.
It showed V's house and Jungkook's house and Jimin's house, and they were all like matched their personalities, I will say.
Yeah, I heard Jungkook has like a mattress in every room, apparently.
Yeah, I heard that too. I also heard that he designed that house. Like he designed his home.
His black
that was
compound.
Yeah, like
it looks scary, bro, but
yeah. It's pretty intense.
but you do you, boo.
But, yeah, I mean,
that's where we are. Guys, we're in the world of BTS now, and
I think because they're coming back soon, people are like talking about them a lot more now. And like these recent clips and stuff I've been watching, like or interview shows and all that, like people are talking about Jungkook a lot for some reason. I'm like, okay, like they're talking about like how talented he is and like how people look up to him and all that. And I was like, I feel like everyone's starting to talk about them again now. So like I think everybody even like in that space is like, oh, they're coming soon.
they changed the world once. Now what's gonna happen again?
I know. I saw a clip of Bang Chan saying that they paved the way. I was like,
My man
knows respect.
My man knows. He knows. Well, that's where we are. We're gonna hold on tight, and you'll definitely have so many more episodes for us to talk about this.
I know. But the next time we talk about BTS,
they're gonna be back. It's crazy.
Yeah. Like seriously, because the next time we record is going to be after the Stray Kids concert, which is the end of June.
Which is also insane.
I know.
But we're gonna hold on tight, and we'll catch you on the flip.
What's BTS's thing?
Girl, what are you?
Like, what's their...
Oh yeah.
They have like a phrase or something?
Yeah, it's
we are BTS.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I know it's this because I know it's like a 7.
Oh, it's a 7. I thought it was a gun.
I think it's like both.
Yeah.
We are bulletproof.
We are BTS. Okay, and we'll catch you on the flip. We are BTS.
Is that it?